Okay, we're back. Sorry guys, the server's just been acting a little strange sometimes, where it doesn't want to connect. Sometimes I'll just lose connection, just stop. Okay. There I am. I always wait to see how long it takes to come up, and it's going to come up like 10, 15 seconds after the fact that I showed that I was there.
And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for Miami. 11-point game. Their last encounter in Miami.
They were blown out by this squad last time. Could not stop the bench from scoring. That was the difference.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address.
Watch him, yeah. I got it. I needed one more.
Here's Hero. Setting the floor for Miami. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. And it's Burton in at the one.
I can't deal with long hair. Even my hair now is like really bad when it comes to dirt and filth a lot of times, and I'll wash it. I'll come home after work and wash it every day just about, and it's still flaky. My scalp sucks. My hair sucks. That's about it.
Pass to Jaquez. 6 to shoot. Here's a look at what's coming up for the New Orleans Pelicans. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Tuesday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets.
And for their matchup with the Timberwolves,
oh, Burton's on here.
That's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Man, he's checked in for Miami. Here's Red. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The ball's knocked loose to the middle. Here's Butler. And it's...
Who logged on? What's up, Baxter?
With the jam.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Now, team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there. It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
And New Orleans shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. Inside. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And Ingram and his court awareness continue to grow. A terrific dime there.
Miami has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Here's Hero. And counted from 19 feet away. Hero's got 7 points in the game.
Hero can beat his opponents from all over the floor. He can get that shot off so quick.
Pass to Butler. Down low. Here's Davidson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Davidson's got 22.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Jaquez. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. To the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Here's Mann. He's scoreless. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Yeah, you never want to let... shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pelicans.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Here's Red, averaging around 6 a game. Here's Davidson. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Davidson's got 8 points in the quarter. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Hero. Back to man. 6 on the shot clock. From the high post. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Davidson. Again, the Pelicans good for 2.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
The Heat have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Man. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Some solid defense from Butler.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
To the middle. Here's Davidson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Davidson's got 30.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Hero, the pass to Man. Driving in. Lays it up and banks it in. Man's got 5.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ingram.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
For Miami, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Butler with the ball. 17 points for him last game against Chicago. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Red, the pass to Davidson. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Butler passes to Man. Here's Jaquez. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. And Butler with the block. Ingram.
Breeze has got a pull-up game. He can get quickly in the double digits.
Well, guys, he in the last outing against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and as you might expect, he was usually first up to clear the boards, hauling in those loose balls for the squad. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
And that one good.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, people don't always talk about Jimmy Butler, the playmaker.
To the paint. Here's Davidson. Jaquez grabs the board. Jaquez has got 5 rebounds tonight. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
Jovic, he's checked in for Miami. And Grant is someone whose career spanned eras. You feel playing defense is more difficult than it was 2 decades ago?
Oh, B.A., it's much more difficult. In part because the contact allowed is much more strict. Shooters can create contact and be rewarded with free throws. And the skill level on offense has truly raised. It makes it tough for the defender to really get down and play that tough-nosed defense.
Inside, here's Davidson. Another one goes! Incredible!
Another night and another 40 points in the books for him. What a season.
And he is edging ever closer to the second-place mark for most 40-point games in a year. Here's Jaquez. Knocks it loose. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. And heading to the 2K leaderboard. Since the All-Star break, these guys cannot miss from deep. Brandon Ingram, number 1.
He's been a man on a mission since the All-Star break.
JD.
Especially with how he's shooting the 3-ball right now.
Here's New Orleans now. Next up, they'll face the Timberwolves in Minnesota. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Now here's Butler. 5 points in the game. Pass to man. He can't hit that time.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Here's Red. They get the rebound. And a missed layup. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. To the middle. Here's Jovic. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
And New Orleans shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
The Heat have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. And here's Hero. He has 7. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Down low. Davidson's shot is good. Davidson's got 46.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
And the pass to Jovic. Here's Man. 5 points in the game. Pure from three-point range.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Davidson's shot is good.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
And the Heat call time here.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
It's time. You know who want D-Shake, baby. Let's go!
And with the playoffs around the bend, here are the Western standings. Taking a look at New Orleans, they're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference.
Seeing where the Pelicans are, they just have serious hopes for the outcome of this season. They're focused on putting up a banner.
A massive amount of confidence, tremendous swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves. That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
Jovic, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Jovic has got his second basket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Davidson. Shoots. And got it. Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Here's Burton. He has 7. Hero for 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Good! That's another bucket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Pass to Burton. A minute 37 left in the first half. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And he knocks down the first one.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter. And it's getting them to the free throw line.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the half. Collins right side. Red pass to Davidson. And again.
And he been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense, really taking it to the opposition. Up top, Powell, covered by Ingram. Here's Jovic. Again, the Heat misses.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
To the inside. Hero right side. Collins with the rebound. The Pelicans shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. Davidson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Now here's Powell. 10 points in his last outing. Burton, pass to Miller. Shot clock at 5. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts. And here are the Pelicans now. Ingram, the pass to Davidson. Again! What an avalanche!
This game has his name written all over.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Here's Burton. Misses the... Three. Here's Davidson. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points.
49.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. We've got Dyson Daniels, Brandon Ingram out there with Butler, and it's T in at the power forward position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Chalk up 2 there.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Pass to Jaquez. Takes it inside. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got 8 rebounds in the game. Outside Ingram. Here's Davidson. Over Butler, and it's good. He hits another one.
And as he continues to fill it up, guys, he's nearing first place all time for points in a season.
Historically dominant. He's put them on his back all season long. Now Hero. To the right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jaquez no good. And New Orleans shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Here's Ingram. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And looking at Brandon Ingram's game, Brent, a lot of similarities to Kevin Durant.
Yeah, most of that, BA, comes with the build-out, right? Just a slender guy who can get the job done offensively. This guy can create problems for defenses, and he can also defend and cover his spot. Ingram just continuing to impress and taking strides in the right direction. Just a tremendous amount of offensive weaponry.
That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Butler. Red, pass to Ingram. He got it again! Sensational!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Here's man. Give him 8. Pass to Butler. Hero outside. Can they get it? Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
To the middle. Here's Davidson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Davidson's got 8 here in this quarter. The Heat have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. Pass to man. Hero outside from the arc. The Pelicans pull it in. Ingram's got 4 rebounds now.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
They're really working the paint now.
Red. 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good. And it's Butler with the ball for the Heat. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Okay.
Pass to Davidson. The jump hook. And the Pelicans get another bucket right there.
And they've come out of halftime really on a roll.
Butler taking his time here. Rebounded by New Orleans. Down low. Pass to Daniels. Inside. Here's Davidson. Good. He hits again.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. The Heat have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Hero, the pass to man. Shot is up. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. Hits yet again. Wow.
That bucket does it. He's tied the top spot for points in the season.
Well, to call him a force on the offensive end wouldn't do him justice. This has been a season for the ages. Butler against Ingram. Left side Butler. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Butler. Here's Davidson. What an incredible scoring display. Yet another bucket.
A day has come that I thought we'd never see. He's done the impossible.
And it's a new record for points in a season. Incredible.
And his magical season continues. The home crowd showing their appreciation. What a sight to see.
His consistency night after night, performing at this level, something special to behold.
And this historic scoring tear just continues. He's seen everything thrown his way, at least defensively, all season long, not stopping him from putting up points.
Substitution for your...
And these have been the...
Substitution on the court.
Minute 32 left in the third. Here's Burton. He's got 9. Pass to Powell. Here's Miller. To snap the cold streak. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Davidson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Hawkins. And it's Davidson missing.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. To the paint. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Offensive board. Here's Miller. Goes up again. Collins with the defensive effort.
A bit shocking that he has not registered one made field goal in the quarter, guys.
To the inside. Davidson's shot is good.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. Their defense has forced a number of... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth quarter, we've got Norman Powell and it's Champagnie at the 2.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
To the middle. Here's Davidson. Oh, another one falls. Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
Pass to Bouye.
Booyah.
And there's the drive. And he makes it on the layup.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Now you're at 7. Here's Davidson. And good! There's another! And there it is! 82 points!
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
Down low. Here's Highsmith. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Highsmith's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Davidson's shot is good.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Pass to Miller. Here's Champagnie. Here's Miller. He's covered by your 7. Miller, the pass to Champagnie. That one drops for him.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Inside, here's Davidson, and he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
Scoring this much while shooting this well. Insane.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Bouye. Again, the Heat score.
Got to talk on defense. That left him all alone.
For New Orleans, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Davidson. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Powell outside. Pass to Highsmith. Takes a 3. And the three-pointer goes.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Down low. Another bucket. Wow.
90 points. A legendary performance.
We will be talking about this one for a long, long time. Here's Champagnie. Pass to Miller. Unloads from 13. Again, the Heat score.
And with his height and his touch, he can be deadly from mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, including once again, he can do some damage from that area.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Highsmith. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Misses in close. Pass to Lewis. To the paint. And And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Throws it up high.
How sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. The Pelicans have gotten all 8 shots to fall. Red hot here in the 4th. Here's Hawkins. To the middle. It's intercepted. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Powell, it's good.
Just love these opportunities in the open floor to see athleticism like what Norman Powell gave us there.
To the inside. Here we go, one-on-one. Uses the glass on the layup. Powell's got 4 points this quarter.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Powell outside. Here's Bouye. Back to Powell. 3-pointer. And it's Davidson with a rebound. Davidson's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's your 7. That one's wide left. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Highsmith. Here's Champagnie. Powell for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Here's Hawkins. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Inside. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Here's Davidson. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Powell passes to Highsmith, and the shot's good. Highsmith's got 9 points now in the second half.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And that one drops for him.
He's played a huge role in this game to this
100 points.
point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Highsmith passes to Champagnie. There are so many different ways to build a team, Brent. Making trades, you can use the draft, there's free agency. What do you think is the best route?
Well, BA, the one critical thing that we need to talk about is what market are we in. That will start to restrict the ways that, or enhance the ways that you can build your team. For those LA teams and the New York teams, it's probably free agency. Memphis, OKC, San Antonio, you absolutely have to hit home runs in the draft.
Shot clock at 6. And it's rejected. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Both teams deciding to change it up.
You're at 7.
Here's Champagnie. Shot from the inbound. And it's Davidson with a rebound. Down low. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Miami has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Here's Bouye. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bouye's got 6 here in the quarter. To the middle. Davidson's shot is good.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Heat shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Here's Champagnie. Pass to Powell. Grant, you had an incredible career. 2-time college champ, 7-time All-Star. But tell me where owner ranks in your career resume.
You know, BA, it's very fascinating. The main reason I wanted to open the door for other ex-players to get equity in teams, I do believe ownership groups should involve ex-players and listen to us. You know, and I think that is where the league is ultimately heading.
Plenty of space. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
That's a smart read from Powell. He analyzed the play there and made the right pass.
Pass to Daniels. Here's Hawkins to the paint. Lets it fly. No good off the back of the rim.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Here's Bouye driving to the basket, and that one's good.
And maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Pass to Davidson. And it's Miami with a rebound.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Jaquez, that's good.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line, and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Here's Davidson. Shoots. The bank shot. No good.
Come on, guys. Come on, 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 come on.
How important is the G League when it comes to player development, Brent?
Well, it's such a learning ground, BA, for everybody, not just the players, but the coaching staff, the training staff, even game ops people that want to put the proper show on for the fans that show up to see the game. But for the players specifically, it gives them great experience that they're not going to get while in the NBA sitting on a bench somewhere. They're on the floor, they're getting great coaching, and they're developing their skills every day. So that G for us stands for growth.
Powell's shot is off.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Alley-oop on top, hammer it home.
And throw it up to Trey, and he'll finish it off.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. The 11-footer. Bouye misses. On offense, here are the Pelicans.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just
pick up.
Position. A great win for the Pelicans.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
No surprise, another victory for these guys who have been on a tear all year long. They've now won 62 games.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for T.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Fast break. Here come the Heat. Burton gets the bucket.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Pass to Powell. Into the lane. That shot off. Jones with some nice D. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, BA, keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
To the inside, Davidson. And another one falls for New Orleans.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So alongside Grant Hill.
Great choice. That's a difference maker.
Great choice. That's a difference maker.
The party starts at Dunkfest with Cricks in the event center. Brings up the ball, scanning for action, pulls a step back, and then launches for the slam on all three defenders. But hey, when it's Dunkfest, you just gotta. Into the wreck next with Menisque Fall. In a tie game, corner three going up, and the unlikely putback wins it at the buzzer. Right place, perfect timing. Banked it right off the window. Put some My Player points on your close shot rating. Am I right? Grabbing a seat in the theater with Slab God, running up the court and turning the shot block into an alley-oop. It's like some kind of recycling robot, a dunk bot, or row-baller. Well, we'll work on that. But great play! Closing in the Pro-Am with SJ LOL Man. Cuts in for the oop, but passes it up for another lob pass. Wait, was that? Show it again. It was a triple lob, an ultra rare share. But is it the top play? Let's find out. Vote now for your top play of the week. Send in your top play submissions with the hashtag 2KTVWOW and your gamer tag. You might see it here on 2KTV. I'm making hand turkeys for each Sacramento Kings player. They're gonna love these. I can't wait to show them. Gotta go.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Sharing the wing spots, it's Jones and Ingram. Butler out there with T, and it's Red in at the point. And for the Timberwolves, the front court is McDaniels and Towns. Shake Milton is out there with Anthony Edwards, and it's Reed in at the center. Well, Greg, both of these teams love to push the pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. I mean, but that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
Jones kicks to Red. Ball's knocked loose. Now here's Edwards. Outside, Towns. Nails the baby hook.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Here's Davidson, and he dunks it down.
Well, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Now here's Milton. 17 points in his last outing. So the Timberwolves call their first time out.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game
Go pee real quick.
plan when they come out of this timeout.
come on, give up for your typical dancer.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Outside Edwards. 4 on the clock. Some solid defense from Butler.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Edwards passes to Towns. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Davidson. Pass to Jones. Ingram outside. Pass to Davidson. The jump hook, and Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
Making the save, McDaniel secures the rock and gets the second chance look.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And the 28th pick in the 2020 draft, Clark, Jaden McDaniels has more than outplayed his draft position.
Yeah, you know, there were some question marks year 1 in college at UW, but you look at him now, hey, length, mobility, skill set, those are things that every team wants and needs.
Milton against Red. Right side Towns. Pelicans with the rebound. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. In the corner, it's Ingram. Down low, Davidson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Edwards kicks to Reed. Bangs home the trifecta.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
To the inside. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. 10 points for T.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
The pass to Reed. The rebound by Davidson.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution. Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
McDaniels with the ball. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. It's good. Towns has got his second basket.
Hey, he's used to that. I mean, teams try to be physical with Towns and body him up, beat him up, but he's a little too strong for that to bother him.
Here's Davidson. Coming off a solid outing against Miami. To the middle. And that comes off the assist by Jones. 14 points for T.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's McDaniel. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Davidson passes to Red. And the rejection by Towns.
Big swat right there from Towns, making his presence felt on the defensive end.
Milton against Red. Milton the pass to Reed. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Here's Milton after the made shot from Davidson. Milton kicks to Towns. Here's Reed. Unable to get that one.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Right against Milton. The rebound by Davidson. Davidson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Now here's McDaniels. Defense is right there to end the cold streak. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Hey, Clark, how difficult is it to maintain your energy when we're this deep into the regular season?
You know, it's not easy. I think it's really tough and challenging. This is where it becomes much more mental than physical. The mindset has to be right in order to work through those dog days of the season.
Tyson Daniels checked in for New Orleans. And that one is good. 20 points for T.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Passes it to Gobert.
Booty.
Wants to get it to Edwards and does. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Textbook and perfectly executed that alley-oop for Edwards.
A nice shot by Davidson. 22 points for T.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket.
Damn, you
really
fucker.
sharing the sugar.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Here's McDaniels following the score by New Orleans. Towns dishes to Edwards. Going inside and finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
A nice shot by Davidson.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now here's Edwards. He's coming off a 16-point game against Atlanta.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
That first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
Beasley's checked in for Minnesota. John Collins, he's checked in for New Orleans. Trey Murphy comes in for Ingram. Has to Gobert. Inside. And Towns throws it down.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Pass to Daniels. Wants to get it to Collins and does. That one misses.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Davidson, defended by Towns. In the corner, Daniels. Here's Davidson. Clock at 4, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Towns.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
Here's Beasley, still without a basket. Now Gobert. Shot clock at 5. Joe can't get it to go. Pelicans leading by 6. To the paint. To the left wing. Down low. It's stolen by Edwards. Inside. Towns. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Towns has got 8 points.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Davidson passes to Daniels. To the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
And there's the pass to Edwards. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Second chance shot. He can't get that one.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far. Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
104 left in the first quarter. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Higgins is checked in. Hawkins checked in for New Orleans. Passes it to Daniels. And the rejection by Towns. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Davidson, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Now, here's Wiggins. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time
Definitely.
to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
That's right.
To Gobert. Stolen by Collins. Here's Davidson. Defended by Towns. And it's Davidson missing. And here's Beasley. Here's Towns. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Pelicans lead by 9. From Target Center, back in a moment. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pelicans.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggression.
So for New Orleans right now, sharing the wing spots, it's Jones and Ingram. Then it's T. Then there's Hawkins. Right now, I've sent it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, guys, T in that last outing against the Heat got the job done. He scored an incredible number of points and, as usual, controlled the glass. The numbers he put up were really impressive. He's somebody everybody loves watching. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
A shot by Milton, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Milton after the made shot from Davidson. Wiggins finds Reed.
Wearing them Nikes, baby. I see you.
Here's Beasley. There's the three. The shot, no good. Here's Ingram, and he banks in the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 17.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's New Orleans with it. Pelicans leading by 17. To the middle. From down in the low post, it goes. Ingram's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Minnesota calls timeout. You know, Clark, I remember you had such a strong mid-range game when you were playing. Do you think it would have been hard?
Substitution on the court.
Now, here is Red. He has 5, and the shot goes in. Davidson's got 46 points.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Here's Towns. It's blocked, and so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Damn! A hell of a block. Nice defense.
Joe passes to Beasley. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Beasley's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm. And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And now it's time to look at our rookie leaderboard and see which of the first-year players are tops in assists during the last month. Minnesota shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. First free throw is good.
Kevin Red's going to be number 1.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Red. 5 points in the game. To the inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Towns.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Here's Joe. Red with the rebound.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Picked off in midair. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Davidson, and another one falls.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best 3-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
Pass to Davidson. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Davidson's got 54 points. The Timberwolves shooting the ball at 42%. Beasley outside. The pass to Towns. Fades back. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night, a hand in your face on every jump.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
1:14 left to play in the first half. Joe passes to Wiggins. Passes to Gobert. Towns with it. 6 to shoot. Buries it down low. Towns has got 6 here in this quarter.
With his size and touch, there are very few that can match Karl Anthony Towns' skill set, making him an impossible matchup most times.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Here's Joe. Led with the rebound. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gobert with it. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Steps back and fires. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense.
Pee real quick. I gotta go pee. Be right back.
Setting the... And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from T.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Milton in at the point guard position. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. And it's Towns missing. And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. Jones, no luck. Minnesota shooting around 40% from the floor here. Outside Edwards. And Reed has it in the corner. Back to Edwards.
Naz!
The Timberwolves need to get a shot off. McDaniels. That 3 off the mark.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
And another one. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Here's Reed. Some solid defense from Butler.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Inside. Edwards with the block.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
Milton looking around. Pass to Reed. He kicks to Edwards. Puts up a deep 3. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. Reed misses.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Timberwolves have got a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the third quarter. What a terrible start to the half. Milton kicks to Edwards. To halt the run, and Butler sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Hawkins checked in for New Orleans.
Hawkins.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And there it is for him. And that's 12 points for Anthony Edwards.
That's a part of his game that Towns has really developed in his time in the league, becoming a good passer.
A nice shot by Davidson.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's McDaniels. 9 points in the game so far. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Minnesota's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Milton kicks to Edwards. Pass to Reed. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession.
Damn! Damn, Corey. Jesus. Threw it up there, didn't you?
Edwards finds Towns. 5 to shoot. It's Edwards on the wing. From outside the arc. Pelicans with the rebound. Davidson's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Unloads. And rebounded by McDaniels. Minnesota shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Back to Reed. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence in this quarter. Nothing on target.
And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That's his first foul. To the paint. It's stolen by Edwards.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Big Cat says, take that.
The Pelicans have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Towns with the steal. Now here's McDaniels, defended by Butler. McDaniels passes to Reed, looking to get it going, and the layup is good. Reed's got his second basket of the night.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
Davidson connects again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Outstanding decision making by Ingram there, working into the open man. Really good possession.
Teardrop shot, and there's a nice layup by Milton. Milton's got his first 2 points.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Hawkins against Milton. Down low. Hits it again. Wow.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. There's the pass to Reed. Knocks it loose. And now the Pelicans on the break. Here's Davidson. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's what the Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Detroit Pistons. Then on Thursday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for their matchup with New Orleans, it's a chance for them to come out and knock off the top dog in the league. A win there can be a big step forward for this team.
The Pelicans have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. And another one falls. Amazing. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Edwards kicks to Milton. The dish to McDaniels. Back to Milton. Over Hawkins. Another miss by Minnesota.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
The Timberwolves shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Pass to Towns. Now McDaniels. He's got 9. The kick out to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Good, that's another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Milton against Hawkins. They need this one. A shot by Milton, no good.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Count that one. Ingram's got 6.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And Towns gets it to go.
Paint is Carl Anthony's domain. His body lets him just own it.
Ingram outside. To the middle. Here's Davidson. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other, not so much.
And that's why
Tell you what, man, I'm kicking it butt right now.
In the shooting numbers between the teams.
Reed the pass to McDaniels.
Way over half our points.
He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Ingram. To the paint. Here's Davidson. Another bucket. Wow. And there it is. 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Edwards against Jones. Edwards can't hit.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
And the rejection by Towns. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. So the Pelican 5 right now. We've got Daniels. Alden out there with T. Then there's Hawkins.
When you allow good scores to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Wiggins kicks to Reed. Off target from three-point range.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
To the inside, and stolen by Wiggins. Hawkins against Milton. Pass to Reed, and here's Edwards. Back to Reed. The shot will not fall.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Pass to Milton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Hawkins. A shot's good for Milton.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Davidson. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And a foul called on Minnesota. And these days, you know, Clark, the trade for a star player takes a stockpile of draft picks, doesn't it?
Well, that seems to be the one way you can assure yourself of getting a proven star somewhere in the area of his prime. You know, and it doesn't always work out for both parties. Teams typically, in that case, would have to mortgage a bit of their future to get a player of that caliber. So it is tilted towards more risk than reward in most of those scenarios.
And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Alexander Walker passes to Fernando.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Holiday against Hawkins, and the pass to Muscala. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Davidson. He's covered by Muscala.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Minnesota. Mark, I'm not sure there's been another era in the NBA with so many fantastic passers at every position.
Yeah, you know, I think it's a function of what we saw going back into the 80s with Bird and Magic and how they shared the ball with such great passers. And you had another group of outstanding playmakers at the point guard spot and on the wings. So now centers at this particular stage in the game's evolution are playmakers, excellent passers, and are players that teams can run their offense through. So I think it's just been kind of a natural evolution because of the skill level of all players when it comes to passing.
Finished off the break. Minnesota.
I got that steal. I was hoping to get the steal. I was like, okay, I'm not going to try to get
one
this.
of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. To end the run, it's deflected. Here's Davidson. Hawkins laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Here's Fernando. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The first one falls. Herbert Jones, he's checked in for Daniels. That one is no good. And one of the big changes to college basketball, Clark, as you know, the NIL, name, image, and likeness. It seems like that would impact the choice to enter the NBA draft.
I don't think there's any question it's had that impact. Some guys that were borderline draft picks now not being penalized for being on scholarship can monetize their name, image, and likeness and do so to the tune of some fairly significant dollars in some cases. And even if the money is not NBA large, it still could close the gap for a family of a player that might be struggling and could use some additional income.
Holiday looking over the floor. And it's blocked. Hawkins against Holiday. They get the rebound. Plays it up and banks it in.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Wiggins outside, and he drives in, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And that one, good.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
On the wing, Wiggins. Passes it to Fernando. 5 on the clock. Fade away. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Davidson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Higgins outside. Holiday against Hawkins. Holiday, the pass to Fernando. And it's blocked. Now here's Jones. Defense right on him. And that one, good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Hawkins against Holiday. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the first one drops. The Pelicans making a switch here. Collins is checked in. Both free throws good from Holiday. Here is Hawkins. Pass to Jones. Over to the wing. Here's Baldwin. Over by Beasley. Here's Davidson. And the layup's good off the glass.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Here's Gobert. That shot off. Collins with some nice D. Inside. And finished off by Collins.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Holiday gets the bucket.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
To the middle. Here's Collins. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
The feed to Towns. Nifty move. And the layup
Son
is up.
bitch!
Towns has got 20 points.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Davidson passes to Baldwin. Down low. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pelicans.
This was a team performing
For the Pelicans.
to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this team, obviously one of the elite teams. They have played with heart and passion for the game all season long, and the wins for them just keep rolling along. And tonight, it'll make win number 63.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with one game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for T.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Edwards, he's checked in for Aaron Holiday. And New Orleans also making a change. Ingram's checked in. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Edwards against Jones. From 10 feet out. And the shot is long. To the inside, Davidson, and the rejection by Towns. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Pelicans ball. And for the Wolves, Wiggins.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.
I agree with that very much. It's sadder to see a kid
What? All the Kings won it over the Bobcats.
Light the beam.
And the Sacramento Kings have done it, folks. They are NBA champions.
The Kings sweep. You'll notice there's one game all the way to the final.
First round.
I lost in the first round too.
Hold on a minute. We're gonna go to my injury report.
You know, when you have an eye for talent, you have an eye for talent. What can I say?
I'm out after the first.
So Alexis, Brian, myself, all got bounced out of the first round.
As did I, by the Indiana Pacers.
So Danny, congratulations. You beat a bunch of bots.
Hey, look, I'm not going to say that I did a better job or I'm wiser or smarter or just somehow a better, more knowledgeable basketball mind, but yeah, apparently all those things are true.
Congratulations, Danny, on beating us and some bots.
I've evened up the championships at 1, and now I'm going to dominate on the sticks, and I'm going to take a permanent lead in my NBA eras.
I love that you said that.
Sim championship is like a half championship.
That's it for season 1 of 2K TV in the My NBA.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA, and now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Washington out there with Miller. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then it's Smith. And it's Ferguson in at the 5 down low. And for New Orleans, injuries. They're a part of the game, Doris. Something both of these teams are confronting at this point in the season.
You know, BA, we hear that old cliche, next man up. But that's the fact. You have to control what you can control. Your depth will be tested. But injuries mean opportunities for someone else who steps up tonight.
Here's Miller. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. Ferguson, no good. Ingram deciding where to go with it. To the middle. Here's Davidson. Count it. Davidson's got his second basket of the game.
An excellent job of reading the defense.
A dime.
As Ingram's court vision continues to improve, so will his playmaking.
Washington outside. The Pelicans pull it in. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
And they won that last game between these teams easily, posting a scorching hot field goal percentage.
And the Pelicans call time here. They want to keep rolling here, following a win against Minnesota.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Here's Red. Here's Davidson. Over Washington. And another basket for New Orleans.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Ball. Coming off a 22-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta. Fires at the elbow. Charlotte again missing.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul. P.J. Washington. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line.
For Charlotte, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. To the wing, right side. To halt the run. Ferguson, no good.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate, and they're rarely fooled.
And it's good. 2 points.
I just love the ball move.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Still without a basket in the game. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this. It looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
The Pelicans have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Davidson. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Davidson's got 11 points. Smith outside. Pass to Washington. Ball outside. Here's Ferguson. Shoots from the line. That shot missing.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
That shot is off. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. And it's the Hornets ball. They trail by 11.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Davidson. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Ball no good. For New Orleans, they've got 7 of 8 in the basket. Buries it down low.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Pass to Miller. Back to Ball. Clock at 6. Gets an open look and hits it.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And you don't see many 6'7" point guards, but that's not all that stands out with LaMelo Ball, Grant.
Yeah, not just a creator. He's a creative with the artistic inspiration to make plays that most of us couldn't envision, much less accomplish.
And so it's Charlotte with it after the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. Ball no good.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
The shot by Ingram, no good. Charlotte is shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. Here's Ball. Here's Washington. Pass to Miller. Here's Ferguson. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in.
Yeah, man.
Well, it wasn't a pretty start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
Here's Davidson. He's guarded by Washington. Basket counts. Davidson's got 17 points.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Pass to Miller. They get it back. Ferguson.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. Here's Daniels. There's the steal. Smith outside. Pass to Ferguson. Now here's Ball. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. 5 points in the game.
This guy is always ready to shoot the three. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Now here's Ball. He's got 5 and out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. John Collins checked in for the Pelicans. Duren, he's checked in for Charlotte. Williams comes in for Washington. Here's Davidson. Williams defending. And it's Davidson missing.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Smith right side. Back to Ball. Sinks that one from the post.
With the size he brings to the guard position, you love to see LaMelo assert himself down low.
Red, pass to Daniels. Here's Red, pounded by Ball. Here's Davidson, and he jams it home with authority.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Miller. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. Duren, the pass to Williams. Duren. They shoot again. Missed it, even after all of those chances. Here's Davidson, coming off a terrific game against Minnesota. The layup off target.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Pass to Duren. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, this is game 1 of a back-to-back for him, course. You think they play tonight with tomorrow in mind?
You know, it's always interesting, BA, and a lot of times it's based on how old is your team. If you've got guys who are long in the tooth, meaning they've played a lot of years, you might play them one night and then not play them in the back-to-back. This is the modern NBA. Sometimes you never know who's going to be available.
Here's Ball. After the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. Puts up the 8-footer. Nope, that doesn't drop. He's now 3 for 8 in the contest. Ball's gone 3 of 8 tonight from the field. Here's Davidson. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Smith outside. Pass to Miller. Rebounded by New Orleans.
His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself on his ability to shut you down.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Huh.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. It's a 14-point game. Smith outside. And he lobs it up top. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Pass to Jones. Here's Davidson. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Jalen Duren. Personal foul. Second team foul.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Right wing. Here's Duren. Back to Ball. From the line. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
That just take what the defense gives you. If they concede the mid-range, LaMelo says, I like that shot.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Well, the Hornets shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Smith outside. Pass to Williams. Ball with it. Just 5 to shoot. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. The lead is 15. And yep, it's good.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
1:14 left in the first quarter here. Inside. Here's Williams. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
I'll tell you, the vision is simply special. LaMelo Ball toys with the defense, creates easy opportunities for his teammates.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter.
Oh!
Well, you know how problematic LaMelo
made
is
it.
for defenders. Always so willing to draw some contact.
Richards is checked in for Charlotte. Jones comes in for Williams. And so Ball nails both of them.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Miller, the pass to Jones. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Pass to Jones. Here's Davidson. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Ball looks over the floor. With a step back. Doesn't go that time. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. And don't go far. We'll be right. Great to have you with us. Second quarter. Completely new group for the Pelicans. Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Washington comes in for Jones. The Hornets have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Offensive rebound. And he gets that one. Washington's got his first points in this one.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And for the Hornets, we've got Smith. Miller is out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Williams in at the center position. Ball outside. Pass to Smith. Back to Ball. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Davidson's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Well, guys, T in the last outing against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he was his usual self on the glass, piling up the rebounds. Numbers like that make you do a double take. Let's see if he can turn heads once more in tonight's action, guys.
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Down low. And he converts the layup. Miller's got his second basket of the night.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Here's Red, pounded by Ball. Here's Davidson. Another one falls. Amazing.
And now he is tied for the second most 40-point games in an NBA season. What an incredible year.
Boy, he's brought it every night, and nobody seems to have the answer for him. Smith outside. And Washington powers it through.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Here's Davidson. And he can't get that one. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. Inside. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Washington's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Ball. Pass to Williams. Washington right side. 13 feet out. It's tipped. Goes up with it again. Williams passes to Washington. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. The Pelicans have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Count the basket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Check out the handles. A spin move like that is how you lose the nearest defender.
To the middle. Here's Butler. Oh, Williams with the block. And he gets it back. Butler's shot is good.
And their intensity has only picked up this quarter.
He made it harder than it had to be.
And the Hornets call time
He
here.
rebounded that and made it a harder shot.
Certain officials have it out for him. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge.
Collins, he's checked in for Butler. To the paint. Here's Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Boy, get used to this. LaMelo Ball, another assist. This guy's got a chance to be one of the all-time great passers.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
2 minutes remaining.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
First legal screen in probably 3 games almost.
But it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Smith outside. Ball passes to Washington. And Washington powers it through.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Wow, That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. 13 feet out. Smith no good.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Oh, a high flyer. Collins playing above the rim and then coming down with force.
51 seconds left to play in the first half. The three from Washington. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
I think you have to admire the aggressiveness with which P.J. Washington plays every single night.
And the Hornets making a change here. Duran's checked in. To the inside, Davidson. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Ball left side. Second shot opportunity. Duran, the pass to Washington. And the bucket is good. Washington's got 16 points now.
Well, this second quarter has proven to be a turnaround. This guy looking much more comfortable all of a sudden. Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Charlotte's gone.
Check something quickly. There it goes. The Heat.
1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Now here's Ball. 17 points in the game. From outside the arc. And the Hornets, another three.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo. Shot after shot going.
And so it's New Orleans, a sizable lead of
the Hornets, 63.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Charlotte has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Miller. No good from outside. And New Orleans shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. And for the Hornets, they've got Miller, Smith out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's P.J. Washington, and it's Ferguson in at center. Here's Washington, and Washington powers it through.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Pass to Davidson, and the foul is called. He missed it. So he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. P.J. Washington picks one up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Both shots good from the strike. And for the Hornets, they're shooting pretty well at 45%. Tipped away. Here's Davidson. banked it in off the glass. Davidson's got 56 in the game.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Here's Washington. Goes back up. Deflected.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Pass to Davidson. And yes, another basket.
This game has his name written all over.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Here's Ferguson. Rebounded by Daniels. Daniels has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Red pass to Davidson. Over Washington. Oh, connects again. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Smith passes to Miller. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And he comes up with a bucket.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
To the paint. Here's Davidson. And another one. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Ball outside. Inside. Here's Washington. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 6 assists here tonight. Ingram on the wing. Here's Davidson. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
The 3, Smith. No luck on that one.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. Davidson's shot is good.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
The Hornets have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Pass to Miller. Back to Ball. And here's Washington. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Davidson's got rebound number 8 now. And it's good. He hits another one.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Here's Ferguson. He's got 10. Here's Smith. Rebounded by New Orleans. Daniels has got 5 rebounds in the game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, LaMelo Ball's shooting touch was questioned coming into the league, but it's been pretty steady. He said, quote, I think I'm a great shooter. I've had it since a young age. I feel every shot I take is going to go in, and my confidence is really high. He said, I practice these shots. It's all in the snap of the wrist and the follow-through. Brian?
Very interesting. A flick of the wrist. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ferguson. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Here's Davidson. Hits yet again. Wow!
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Here's Miller. From outside, off the mark. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Davidson, and he banks in the layup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Charlotte has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. There's Ball with a three. Nails it from three. Ball's got 23.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Again! What an avalanche!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Ball passes to Ferguson. Pass to Smith. Launches a three. And they recover it.
That's been the difference tonight. They've been insanely disruptive on the glass.
Here's Miller. Tries yet again. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Ingram. And here are the Pelicans now. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Davidson's shot is good.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Charlotte's gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Charlotte calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Richards is checked in for Charlotte. Jones comes in for Washington. And a moment now to take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
As of late, he has been an absolute menace on the defensive end of the floor, causing all kinds of trouble for opposing offenses and making
I'm going to go get my haircut tomorrow.
it really tough for the other team to find buckets.
And the Hornets with possession here. Ball outside. And he's going for the lob. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Ingram. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pelicans.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
Checking the, we're going to play after this, and we're going to stop. Check the messages and we'll play.
I think it's also important we mention the number of us. This group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
The kick out to Ball. Outside Jones. 6 to shoot. The offensive rebound. A shot to stop the run. Collins with the defensive effort.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
That one falls.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Ball no good.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Here's Davidson. And good! There's another! And there it is. 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
Here's Miller, covered by Ingram. Miller can't get it to go.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it. And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
The three from Ball. Fires in the triple. Ball's got 26 points.
Well, LaMelo, Ball in the catch-and-shoot game, he says, I can get off the ball as well.
On the wing, Jones. And the layup is good off the glass. Jones has gotten his first bucket of the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is